Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Seth Geist, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Moving
Not
right
bad.
along, man.
Nice.
Oh, I can't make that symbol anymore. Awkward. I'm doing okay, as someone of my age would symbolize as, yeah.
I thought it was down, or is it up? Shit. Which
I don't
one
know
is it?
anymore. I don't know anymore. People are
This,
ruining the
this
world
means
for me.
okay. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's what I thought.
We're not
Some people do
Anglo-Saxon.
this.
We're
Some
not
people do
Ang-
this.
We're
I
not
think this means
Anglo-Saxon.
something else, man.
That means something else. We're
You know
not
what I'm saying?
Anglo-Saxon,
That's something in Greece or something, isn't it? I think it's like bad. It's a bad. Anyways,
Anyways,
now that we're right off the rails.
so today
Speaking
we are talking about the
of
Alec
Greece.
and Bradley Kintsugi Robusto. Cigar is 5-inch by 50 ring gauge. Comes out of the Races Cubanas factory in Honduras. Wrappers from Honduras. Double binder from Nicaragua and Honduras. Filter is also from Nicaragua and Honduras. Blended by Alec Rubin and Bradley Rubin. Price point is $7.95, and the cigar was released in December of 2020. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with the cigar?
Was this a cigar where they had the two bands and they connect with that
Yep.
little
Yeah,
point?
yeah. It was like
Oh,
this
okay.
cool overlap.
Yeah.
It's pretty well done.
So I'm going to start my discussion off with that on a good note. But other than that, I thought that the cigar flavors are kind of overall average. Average, right? So when I say average, there's nothing off-putting about it. There's nothing like foul at all. But it was just kind of like a mundane. Got some, stereotypical notes of like cedar, hay. Got some black tea in there. Second third, I actually rated it to be good because I kind of felt like that's when the flavors started really tightening up. And then by the last third, it was like it's got kind of sharp. But I like many of you guys had a lot of hope for this cigar, especially knowing that we went through that little like component tasting session. Um,
Well, some of us did.
you didn't do it, John?
No, man, he wasn't fucking there, dude.
Oh, dude.
I was there in spirit.
Well, thanks for watching, bro.
You got it. Anytime.
But yeah, so the actual, and I feel like, if correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of the components that we tasted are in this blend, right? No, at all.
No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Maybe.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because it's not, more defined than just country of origin.
Oh, yeah. But anyways, I was real hyped in general, right? Like going through something like that, and then being able to like taste something like this, and that had, a decent hype around that. I felt like as well, but overall taste was just average. Like, I mean, let's face it. I mean, like most reviews nowadays and most new cigars.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
I don't even know where June was going with any of that. So
I basically said it was average, but I was trying to say nice in a nice way. You know what I mean?
it's listen, the first third I was getting some funky. I got some like curry and some raisins and some tropical fruit notes. The
But
second,
when you say raisins, like, do you mean regular raisins or golden raisins? Like,
Yeah,
what,
do you mean Japanese
mean-
curry, Thai curry?
I mean
Indian curry?
Indian curry?
Indian curry, with like tropical fruit. I believe I said pineapple, which
oh, nice.
pineapple's kind of all over the tropics. Raisins, I meant more like what's that brand of raisins?
Sunmade.
Sunmade raisins. Sunmade.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little
And you
box
can
ones.
throw-
Little
back in
red
the
box,
day.
baby.
The little
Yeah.
red box, you can throw them in your own
Love
curry
'em.
at
Love
home. I
little
don't know
red
if that's
box.
right. I was getting some ginger, some cinnamon notes. June, don't even ask me where the ginger origin was, but it's just ginger.
Or you ask me. Ask one of these other white guys.
Because you're Asian, white guy. I got some lemongrass qualities in the second third. Citrus spot. There was some transitioning throughout, which was cool. But it wasn't like there was transitioning, but it wasn't like a great flavor profile. It was decent, good transitioning, but it wasn't like wowing. So just kind of solid, medium full from beginning to end. John?
I said in my write-up that I try to remain as ignorant on a cigar as possible. So obviously you guys went to the component tasting and I didn't really follow that until afterwards. And so as soon as I lit this up and took like 2 puffs, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be a Honduran dominant cigar blend. I could tell right away. I mean, it's if you've tasted enough Honduran cigars, and Alec and Alec Bradley likes to make a lot of Honduran dominant blends. So it's not bad. It's just, it's kind of, I think the word that Jiunn used was mundane. I was like, oh man, that's the perfect word. Cause it just doesn't engage me. It just doesn't keep my interest. Like it's not unpleasant. It's just I'm just smoking a cigar and like, it doesn't take me away from any other cigar experience. It's just like, checking the cigar box. First third was, that sort of typical Honduran musty hay cedar, a little bit of sweet wood, that's really it. And second, third, and last third were basically the same. There was a little bit of acrid notes in the last third, kind of in the bottom half, but it wasn't unpleasant. It was just not engaging. Like this is out of Racist Cabanas, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, of course it is,
Yeah.
because the construction was flawless. And say what you will, they make great cigars. The draw is perfect and the burn was perfect, and that's kind of been my experience. So, construction aside, pretty average, mundane experience, to steal June's word. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the flavor profile was pretty pedestrian through the first 2/3. It was just kind of musty wood, some chalkiness that later gained a toast note, and that increased towards the end. A little bit of black pepper also joined in. My impression of the cigar was that it was just kind of there, kind of similar to what you were saying, John. It was just a cigar. Nothing about it grabbed my attention. Very light in body, strength profile until the final third when the toast and the black pepper kind of created more body and strength. Just not something I'm really going to return to. Price point is attractive, but it's not attractive enough to, be something I'm going to keep coming back to. So, all right, let's get into the scores. We're going to start at the top with Jiunn at 6.10. Seth was next at 6 even. John gave it a 5.75, and I gave it a 5.40. So, Jiunn, how'd that 6.1 match up for you?
I don't know how you guys are scoring these cigars, man. We all say overall is average, and like I still come out with top score. It makes no fucking sense.
It's because you had that good
drop your cigar on the floor so the wrapper cracks and then the burn gets all crazy, and then you can start deducting points.
No, I think it's
burn performance average.
You said good middle third, right? Good middle third.
I did.
That's what
I did.
That's what did it.
I see. Yeah, true. Yeah, that score just kind of what I thought of it being average. Unfortunately.
All right, so that's 6.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the cigar. I think I probably, of everyone in the group, I probably enjoy Honduran tobacco more than probably.
Hope you do.
everybody
You bought
else.
a box, buddy.
I did buy a box of them. That was whatever about that. I think if you look at the cigar at being let's put it this way. When we did the podcast on this, when they built up the cigar, I did not envision the cigar being $8.
Right.
So they kind of built up Kintsugi, and then when it was $8 afterwards, I was like, man, I was a little disappointed. I'm like, it's only $8 though.
You figured it was in the super premium category.
I thought it'd be more of like a Prensado Tempest, a little bit more of a premium. It's not that. I think it smokes better in a larger ring gauge than it does the smaller ring gauge, but I don't think it's like a mind-blowing cigar. I think it's a decent Alec Bradley blend. I was hoping for it to be better, but I wasn't like disappointed with it. It was fun. All
right, John, 5.75.
Yeah, man, you take an average cigar and then you make the construction great. That's how you get a 5.75. Otherwise, we'd be sitting at 5.5. I think this cigar will have great commercial success for them because, to be frank, at that price point and great construction, there's a lot of guys that'll smoke these in the regular. Me, I would rather smoke the Blind Faith. And in fact, it's not even close. Like if you had 1 Blind Faith or 5 Kintsugis, I'd be like Blind Faith because to me it's just so much a better
Similar
blend.
price point too, if I remember right.
I think it is. Maybe 8 something, 858 or 860. Yeah. Anyways, Aaron.
Yeah, my 5.4 matches up well. Average flavor profile throughout. I had some little burn issues, just a wavy burn in a cigar went out on me one time, needed a relight, so just knocked down the construction a little bit. That's why I'm a little bit lower than John. But yeah, kind of matches up perfectly. Final thoughts on this cigar from you guys?
Aaron, you originally said that you were going to score the cigar poorly if the wrapper did not display those Kintsugi qualities.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's right.
I did say that. Now let me look at my pre-light. I want to see this.
It was good. You were a little, yeah.
There was a network of fine, lightly raised veins, which kind of gives you that, could give you that, but it didn't have the wrapper style where you get those raised veins where it's a lighter color on the vein.
Right.
That would have been the perfect wrapper for this cigar.
That would have been legit.
That would have been legit, but or even more if you had a darker wrapper that had those really light, really light veins.
Or if they would have advertised it as before you light it up, just drop it on the floor, and then it's Kintsugi at that point.
Then you gotta fix it.
And then you light it and smoke it.
Ooh.
There you go.
No?
Package of cigar glue with every box.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that's what they did? They just made this like a little bundle Kintsugi cigar, and it was
Little
like
gold leaf.
And it was like you could see where they glued the wrapper together just for that look.
You know what?
It'd be a
do it just
move.
for the lulls. Yeah.
That's a great idea, you guys.
Yeah.
We're just giving away ideas left,
Cool
right, and center
stuff,
on this show.
Yeah, man.
I think if you like Alec Bradley, Tempest, and Prensado and that stuff, this will be a more affordable approach to those.
They just need to partner with Tom Cruise and take it to the next level.
All right. If you're just following this, catch the video on YouTube, be sure to follow us on all the social media. What am I saying? Catch the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.